morning. I'm Rapsey with your morning flash update. This update is for the morning as we're sitting here now on Friday, the 19th of April, 2024, time 8:20 a.m. Central Time. And by now you know that Israel did strike back at Iran. It went towards the nuclear reactor area. I think it's called Ifsham. And to make a long story short, it hit nothing. I think that was the goal. The goal was to show that it can hit, it can go to that area, it can take out the nuclear reactors, cause no damage. There's also a military base where they did it. I understand nothing was done there either. Iran, in their media, is telling people there was an intrusion, their air defense systems took care of it, no damage to the area. The people in Iran, they're not being put on alert. The people in Tel Aviv, not being put on alert. So, Israel did a surgical strike, did it before Passover. The question was, would they do anything during Passover? And they did it before. And my guess is this is the off-ramp for both Iran and Israel. They have both shown each other what they can do, and that's what it was about. So the tit for tat has taken place. The game should be over, and now you've got to look at the markets. Now look at what happened when we saw the first reaction. You soared in Brent. You got up nearly to 91 practically. Now you fell back. You made the lower low at 86.16, and you're lower on the day. Got to 85.64, almost fell $4 from the highs. You're down 33 cents. Gasoline is lower. Bonds, notes, they all rallied sharply last night. Yeah, that's almost a full point lower. Same thing going on here, 18 points lower in the market. So the war premiums now, my guess is that we have been worried, would Iran enter the conflict? Would Israel retaliate? That event has come and gone, and it's probably done for a very long period of time, is now both have sized up each other. Both for the first time have done direct attacks on each other. They see what they can do, and this probably calms things down. Better than diplomacy? It happened. In the stock market, you plunged when you got those events last night. You can see this all the way through the markets. You're almost 100 points over the low of the morning. Just think about that. The gold market, I wouldn't use the word soar. Got up to 24.33. It has backed off. The silver market is down $1. Yeah, over $1.20 from its high. The copper market, what does copper have to do with that? I think copper's just looking at the world cutting interest rates, and there's going to be a lot of demand for copper. The dollar did not soar on the news. It got to 106.18. It's basically sitting at 15.80. You're up a little bit in the euro, up a little bit in the pound. So that's where I think the events of the morning are going to sit at this point in time. So you got to sit back and you've got to say to yourself, an event over, we go back to the daily fundamentals of the market, and I think that part of this is now fait accompli. Do I think Israel's going to Rafah anytime soon? You know, you still got to move 1 million people out of there. That doesn't happen in a day. Where are they going to go? Are the areas set up where they would be going? Is the food distribution in there? That's a ways off too. So I think you just put that behind you at this point, and you breathe a sigh of relief that it didn't turn into something worse, and it's probably behind you on that. Now, I want you to remember that today is the last day on my website you can get to see the report on the euro currency. Do I think the market's going down? Is it a parity call between the dollar and the U.S.? If so, and I'm not saying it is, you got to see the report. If so, why? If the market's going to fall, what are the seasonal charts? What do the QT price counts say about a downside or an upside? What's the impact of world events? And they just changed on us again today. And this is all time sensitive. Why? Because it's about right now. So today, I've had the report up since Tuesday. It comes off today. I advise you, if you want to go see it, at irapstein.com. Under the word research, you can move your cursor to the top here. It's the last time you'll hear me talk about it. You have yourself a great day. I'll catch up with you either late today with our weekend update or first thing tomorrow. You have a great weekend.